Legendary Time, Legend Gang, it is Ty Simone and I'm back with another daily video. So today is April 6th, 2023. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back, bro. I missed you. So this channel is to uplift and inspire my legends through intuition, tarot, and convo. So if you're interested in any of those things, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos. So we do dailies every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also have Twerking Work tonight. Twerking Work is our tarot practice. So for anybody interested in learning tarot or just joining the community, hanging out with us, having some fun, checking out some cards, and, you know, giving your interpretation, I would love to have you. Like, we would love to have you. So we're doing that tonight. Every Thursday night, really, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check that out. We also have our very first Soul Share Sunday. I'm really excited about that. Kind of nervous, but I'm really excited. I can't wait to see what you guys have to share. So on Soul Share Sundays, it's brand new. It's our very first one. We just made it up a couple days ago. But basically, it's an opportunity for people in our community to come forward and to share things that's on their heart, mind, body, and soul. And for, you know, Legend Gang to be here for you. So if you're interested in that, please come on Sunday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So shout out to everybody too that joined me last night for the full moon in Libra live. Yo, we had fun. We had fun. The messages was hitting like I feel like I fell out. I fell out a couple times, I'm not gonna lie. But that's that. So without further ado, let's get into today's reading. Today is April 6th. 2023. Y'all, I'm hot. I'm sorry. Like, I was going to, you know, like, get dressed up, and I was like, bruh, this heat is like, I'm not going to say it's draining me, but it's doing something. It's doing something. So, forgive me. Overall, intuitively today, I've been hearing the word adapt, breathe, and forgive. So I feel like there's a lot of forgiveness that's going on where you are adapting to your new situations and your new circumstances. Like, I feel connection within self and with others, like on a new level, in a new way. And it's like understanding others in a new light, in a new way, and embracing that and adapting to these changes. And I feel like that adaptation does require like breathing, because if you don't know already, breath work is everything. Like, you gotta breathe through the pain. Like, even when you work out, they be like, bro, breathe. People be like, and it's like you can't even get through like the push up without like breathing or making a noise. So breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like, be mindful of your breath. Be mindful of, you know, the things that you're releasing, because every breath is new life. So with every breath, you're adapting. With every breath, you're changing. With every breath, you're getting stronger. You're getting faster. You're getting better. What's up, Tanya? Girl, Legendary Time. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. So I'm just sharing my intuitive messages right now. I'm feeling adaptation, like, again, people adapting and connecting. I'm feeling forgiveness and like breathing, like literally breathing, like doing breath work, like just saw type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, alright, without further ado, let's get into this. Let's see what's up for April 6, 2023. What messages do we have to uplift and inspire my legends today? What messages do we have to uplift and inspire my legends today? Thank you for the fire, girl. Hey. Ooh. Bruh, I don't even get to, I swear to God, this deck just be talking to me. I don't even get to shuffle. But, ayo, the 8 of Pentacles and then healing at the bottom of the deck. The 8 of Pentacles and healing. So I feel like we're working on healing ourselves, like literally. I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory. Like, we're working on, again, adapting or being stronger, being better, being more connected, being more grounded, being more centered, being more understanding, being more accepting, being more intuitive, being more logical. I feel like we're healing, or we have healed like hurt parts of ourselves, or parts of us that need to be whole to help another person. Because the Eight of Pentacles is, to me, is a card of service too. So it's like oh wow. Paired with healing, it's like you're being of service and healing people through whatever your gift or your skill or your talent is. Or this is you healing yourself, or this is you healing another person, or someone else is healing you, or working really hard to do that. But I feel like that's self-explanatory. We're working on healing, we're working on ourselves, we're working on adapting, we're working on connecting. Let me see what's behind that. The Six of Wands and the Two of Swords. Oh, wait. The Six of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this is what we're healing. We're healing words. We're healing whatever was not successful or whatever was broken when it comes to like our homes, our families, our relationships, our businesses, our jobs. Like whatever the Ten of Pentacles is for you, it's like that's the newness that you're adapting to, or that's the thing that's being healed, or that's the thing that's being transformed. So depending on who you are, this may resonate differently for you, but that's what the Ten of Pentacles kind of like speaks to. And then this particular card, I love it because it's like the new beginning of the Ten of Pentacles. So this is like a brand new relationship, and if you've already been in a committed relationship, it's like a brand new way of seeing your relationship, a brand new way of connecting with your person, a brand new way of being in union with your person, like new levels. I keep saying that, new levels. Yo, my hands look like what? I don't know if y'all can see that, but my hands have been peeling. Good God, that shit looks. Whew, this shit is healing. This shit is healing. But that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, damn, Two of Swords behind that. Two of Swords and the Page of Wands. So it's like good news in the decisions that you've been making when it comes to these broken homes, or these broken families, or these broken like job situations. Like if you didn't have money, or if you didn't have stability, if you didn't have like support, or again, anything dealing with the Ten of Pentacles, if you didn't have guidance, if you didn't have leaders, if you were these things or were not these things, it's like this is what's being healed, this is what's being worked on, this is what's being, transformed. No, I'm not taking that. What the fuck? I wonder if it's how I'm holding these damn cards. I'm gonna try it again. But just to honorably mention what we got the Five of Swords, the Queen of Swords reversed, and the Ten of Cups reversed. But I am not accepting that. Let me show you this one more time. Let's see. What do I know? Why is this Eight of Pentacles here? What's healing? Ooh. I wonder if you can see this, like, bruh. Alright, Ace of Swords reversed, Five of Swords still at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like I said last night, I'm starting to feel like some of these readings are starting to get kind of redundant. I wonder if it's because they're so close together, but the Ace of Swords reversed, like whatever you've been thinking, whatever you've been speaking, whatever you were unclear on, like you could be having conversations with people where you're having heart-to-hearts, like because we've been talking about connection, and we've been talking about, like being vulnerable with people. So I feel like you're working on being vulnerable, you're working on communicating, you're working on speaking your mind, speaking what's on your heart, and then being okay with people walking away from you, or being okay with walking away from other people if you need to, even if that shit is just for 5 minutes. Like sometimes you just got to take a break. But I feel like we're working on effectively communicating with people within our home, people within our workplace, people, you know, people. To me, the Ten of Pentacles is the home and the workplace. So I feel like that's what's being worked on. It's our communication and being vulnerable with these people, and really communicate what's making us unhappy, but working on not communicating in a negative way, because we got the Queen of Swords reversed. So I feel like with the Ten of Cups, so I feel like we got the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. So it's like you have the home, you have the stability, you have the job you're looking for, you have the person you're looking for, you have the friends that you're looking for, or you're getting these things. But with the Ten of Cups being reversed, it's like some level of unhappiness that kind of comes with that. And I feel like that's like feeling misunderstood, feeling unheard, or feeling like, again, you need to adapt to a new situation, or change some parts of yourself, or accept some parts of other people that you may not understand. So this may be learning different people's love languages, learning how different people respond and communicate with one another. Like truly understanding and connecting with people, I feel like is what's being healed. Where if you've been jaded a lot, like again, we talked about this last night, so it's like if you've been jaded a lot, or if you've been hurt a lot, you don't want to approach these new relationships or these new levels with the old way of thinking. It's like, I feel like that's where that forgiveness kind of comes in, where not only do you forgive your, like, other people, but you forgive yourself, you know? So I'm feeling like that's what's happening. This boat in the back say El Mosquito, so it makes me feel like something was draining, or something felt like it took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to deal with. But again, like, I see us working really hard on like changing that, or fixing that, or acknowledging that. Because the great thing about the Ten of Cups, even though it's reversed, it's like it's still the Ten of Cups. You know what I'm saying? It's still it's still a high potential of being extremely fulfilled, like within yourself and your home. And then again, like even in this picture, you can see it's like a home, a family. They're coming together, and in this particular deck, I love that it says that they're nourishing each other, like through their words, through food, through union, and coming together. So you may feel, or you may have felt disconnected from the people that you love, or you may have felt like, again, they didn't understand you, or they weren't listening to you, or they weren't understanding the sacrifices that you have made. And it's like, again, those things weren't being communicated, or they weren't being understood, and then it may have caused like a rift, or like, you know, like them little passive aggressive ass arguments that some couples be having, like, you know, because it's like you want to express yourself to the person, but it's like you don't really want to be a bitch, you don't want to be a dick. So it's like you try to be careful with your words, but at the same time, like, man, they be getting on your fucking nerves, man. Like, this is just point blank, just period. Niggas be getting on my nerves, bro. Let me see. What else do we have for this reading? And again, today is the actual full moon for a lot of us. So I feel like a lot of things, if they have not been already like illuminated or communicated or, you know, discussed, I do feel like there are a lot of conversations that will be happening, especially since Libra is an air sign, and air signs are about communication. Like, we are about clarity, we are about understanding, we are about, you know, like truly connecting with people through our words or the things that we say. So words of affirmation can be really powerful at this time. So just be careful, be mindful of your words. Let me see, what else do we have for? Damn. I actually want to read this Ace of Swords because I don't think we ever read this before, but we got Madre Tierra, which I want to say is Mother Earth, and then the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So again, I feel like we're adapting to these new cycles, or these new levels within our relationships specifically, or our homes, or our businesses. Like, Ten of Pentacles could also be like a promotion, a new home, a new relationship, or again, new levels of these things that you may have already. And then with the world card, or this Mother Earth, I feel like it's the world because it's got the world on it. Let me see, number 21. This got to be the world. This got to be the world. So with the world card, to me, that's a completion of a cycle. It's like we done been through so much. We had so much to talk about, so much to experience together, so much to heal, so much to understand, so much to clarify, so much to indulge in. And then with this Knight of Cups, it's like that, to me, like giving love and attention to something. Like, I'm not sure if they're a couple or hold up. What's up, Mary Leo? Legendary Time. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I'm not sure if the two people in this Knight of Cups are a couple or not, but that's what I mean by like that kind of passive aggressiveness, where it's like they supposed to be connecting, or they could be connecting, but it's like they're in the same place, but they're in their own like spaces, they're in their own zones. So again, you may have to take some time and space away from people, like after you have some conversations, just to come back together to you know, be stronger. Like, I would rather people separate for a little bit than to stay together and to argue. You know, like, get your mind right, like work on yourself, or work on forgiving, work on adapting, work on taking some time to go within and to understand the other person, or to understand what's being asked of you, or what you're asking of them. Yo, it's a lot going on in this world card. It's all kinds of animals on this card. We got a snake. We got a frog. That looked like a monkey that's having a bad hair day. A peacock. Some other birds. I don't know what kind of birds those are. A seal and a penguin. Y'all might be able to identify these birds up here. I'm not sure. But yeah, we got the peacock, the monkey with the bad hair, the frog, the snake. Like, it's a lot going on. So I want to read this Ace of Swords because I don't think I've ever read this card. Yo, this heat is like, I'm trying to stay high vibe, y'all, but this heat is like, oh my God. Bro, I feel like I'm in a sauna. Like, you know how, I don't know if y'all have ever been in a sauna, but like, you know how the sauna, you be in there for a while and then it start to make you feel kind of, I wouldn't say sluggish, but you feel heavy. I'm feeling heavy. So I'm not sure if that's the energy or if that's just this fucking room getting hot, but we'll see. So in the Ace of Swords, this machete, damn. Machetes, by the way, are used so commonly on islands and shit. I didn't realize that people just be breaking these out to use for like everyday shit. Like, people use them for cooking, they use them for cutting grass, they use them for just everything. Like, people just be pulling out machetes like it's a lighter, or like, you know, like, it's just, I don't know, it's still kind of strange to me, because you'd be in the store and somebody pull out a machete, you like, oh my, what the fuck? I can't imagine seeing that in like Walmart. I would be a little scared. I'd be a little nervous. Like, sir, ma'am, why do you have this big ass knife with you right now? But okay, this machete, which is integral to farming sugarcane, has been adopted as a symbol of protest against oppression. Here it is paired with a pava hat, also typical of farmers, floating above it. The meaning of this card: mentally sharp and prepared, your intellect and knowledge are your true strengths right now. You may be focused on something specific, perhaps a new idea or an exciting area of interest. Now is the time to swing your machete and clear a path forward and explore. It is about having a clear mind for a clear path. The pava hat symbolizes both physical protection and protection from the divine, angels, or other spirits. Know that as you journey down your freshly cleared path, you will have the universe's blessing. Just remember to check in with your heart and body along the way too sometimes like a compass so that you can be sure you are not cutting a path towards your goals, not simply away from problems. Make sure you are cutting a path towards your goals, not simply away from problems. I feel that when I look at this card because, like, again, I haven't read this card yet, but it give me the vibes of like a couple that's just kind of taking space from each other. It's like, I love you, but I'm gonna love you from a distance. Like, you do your thing real quick, I'm gonna do mine, and then we can come back together and like talk, or we can come back together and, you know, like, you know, he kind of cute. wait, I'm looking at him like, wait a minute. Look, you better go back over there to your girl before you get snatched up, boy. But yeah, like, move forward and don't look back. Type shit. Like, that's kind of how I'm feeling, where it's like, when you weren't here, but like intuitively, I was feeling like forgiveness, like forgiving people, adapting to new situations and new circumstances, and it was something else. And breathing. Damn, almost forgot to fucking breathe. Yo, why do I be forgetting to? I don't forget to breathe. I've been remembering much more, and to breathe, because, you know, with every breath comes new life. Like, with every breath comes new energy. And I noticed that whenever I get stuck in my thoughts, which is also kind of Ace of Swords reverse energy, where you get stuck or you get fixed on a thought or an idea that, especially if it's not working for you, you start to, if you truly pay attention, you'll see that you stop breathing. Like, you stop breathing. Like, I don't really know how to explain that. You just stop breathing, and then it's like you have to remember to take a breath. Like, and then that's when we catch ourselves doing the and then sometimes you gotta do a few of those because it took a while for you to take a breath, and again, you don't even really notice that you haven't been breathing. But then when, again, this world energy, like, there's a clearing, or there's an ending of sorts. So again, like, because old things have ended, or old cycles have completed, like old ways of being, even when it comes to like your relationships or like your home, or again, like, because we keep getting the 10 of Pentacles, or like the 10s. So it's like, when it comes to those dynamics, like, a lot is ending and a lot of new things are beginning. And it's like, with the Knight of Cups, like, you're bringing your love to that, you're bringing your attention to that. And even though they are separated, I don't know if they're supposed to be together or not. What I do like about it, though, is that each of them are focused on something, like, very similar to this 8 of Pentacles, where he's focused on what he's creating, he's focused on what he's doing. Like, he's focused on, I don't know what the fuck this is, like some kind of fruit or something that he's opening up, and he's like really intently focused on that thing. And then her in the background, like, she's really intently focused on like relaxing, or just observing and just looking around and, you know, enjoying what it is that they're doing. I want to read this world card. Madre Tierra. This card, which replaces the world, depicts the ceiba tree from Puerto Rico. Animals from Africa, Spain, Uruguay, and Puerto Rico appear on this card, as well as the sun and the moon, two celestial bodies vital for the life of the planet. Meaning of the card. This card appears when a person needs to evaluate their position in relation to the rest of the world. Is this person in the eternal night under the moon, or burning too much under the sun? Are they too grounded, centered, or are they as grounded, centered, or strong? Or are they as grounded, centered, and strong as the ceiba tree? This card is also a representation of power and how much influence someone has over a situation or others. It is about overall knowledge and education. We must always learn about many things, and not just about what we can easily master, to be well-rounded. It might also show the love for nature and caring for the planet, someone who loves wildlife, and animals in general. Each area is represented by a different element, symbols of vital resources for living on our planet. The wide variety of species is also a symbol of diversity, and serves to remind us that human neighbors are not only the ones living on our street. Damn, that's deep. I'm still gonna kill them ants in my kitchen. So they're going to have to find somewhere else to live. They're going to have to find a new street. Sorry. But I'm not sorry. They're going to have to go. But with that, things I want to note. This burning too much under the sun. It's kind of how I feel right now. I feel hot. I feel like I'm like, I wouldn't say burning. I just feel hot. I also like that this card connects people with wildlife, like nature and animals specifically. Because I don't feel like we give as much attention to animals as we should, or like literal other life forms. It don't even just have to be animals, like plants, fucking I don't know, like everything that has life, you know what I'm saying? Like everything that grows. I don't feel like we give enough attention to those things. Like even, damn, we got the strength card. Oh my god, we got the strength, the goddess, and another 10. Like there are so many completions happening. I don't know if you can see this, but we got strength, the goddess, and then the 10 of swords at the bottom of the deck behind this. So it's like there are a lot of endings. There are a lot of things completing, or a lot of things that once were, how do I want to word this? Because it was worded really eloquently in one card that we had in the animal oracle deck. What did she say? What did she say? Damn, I don't remember what she said. Why am I drawing blanks today? I'm not sure. But I'm gonna let it go. But I don't feel like we connect enough with nature. So that's why I'm like, I love that she's on a horse in the background. I love that they're both out in nature. And even here in the 8 of Pentacles, like all of these cards are out in nature. So I feel like if you don't already, get out in nature, or like, you know, connect with an animal, connect with another life form that you're not really used to connecting with, to heal, to work on yourself, or to gain like insights and clarity on situations. Let me see, about why animals. And what I like most about this card, because this card was a little bit drier than I thought it would be, I like that it says the representation of power and how much influence someone has over a situation or others. And with this, because again, I don't know what y'all been going through, but I know for me, I've been getting like these vibes where the people you love have so much power over you that sometimes they don't even realize that they have that power over you. They don't even realize that they have that control over you. And it's like we give away that power, we give away that control, we give away that energy. And again, people don't always know or understand that. So sometimes that can lead to like frustration or arguments or kind of back and forth where there needs to be a clearing of energy, or just understanding, like like I'm not sure how to word it. What's up, Javon? Legendary time. Welcome to the live. Let's see. We got the Knight of Cups. So I'm gonna read that. I don't know, y'all. Something feels kind of off to me, but I'm not sure what it is. Not sure what it is yet, because it's weird. Because like today has been a really good day for me, but something still feels off. And I feel like that Queen of Cups, like in the reading we did last night, like I feel like that, like I feel like I'm feeling something. I know that I'm feeling something, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm feeling. But I do feel a lot of things ending. I do feel this adaptation and like forgiveness and letting things go. But I'm not sure what's coming in. I'm not sure. And behind this, I just want to, again, just note this Strength card and note the Goddess, because I feel like whatever is coming in, it's going to take a lot of courage to face. I feel like it's going to take a lot of courage to step into this goddess energy, male or female, this energy where you are creating your, like, intentionally creating your reality, intentionally creating your relationships, intentionally letting some things go with the Ten of Swords reversed, like intentionally, like, God, like, I don't want to word it, like, intentionally being vulnerable, intentionally opening up, intentionally working on yourself, intentionally healing yourself and others, intentionally connecting, because I just got that with this card. Like, bro, she's connected in this world card. So even though the world is about like endings and beginnings, it's also about connection. Like it's like the Fool, like the zero, like something that is at the beginning and the end. It connects the two, like it connects the experiences, if that makes sense. Let me read this Knight of Cups. Let me see. A young man opens a coconut to share with his girlfriend in Luquillo, Puerto Rico. I knew they was a couple. I fucking knew it. This card suggests romance, a deep well of peaceful feeling offered up by the night, imagination. Oh, actually, that's really cute. Wow. Okay, because it's the Knight of Cups, and you know, so instead of a cup, he's giving her a coconut. That's cute. Aww. I don't know if I would drink from a coconut though, but I mean, aww. Aww. Okay, blah blah. Sorry, y'all. That was kind of cute. That just hit me. Imagination and creativity are on display here. This is not a generic love, but a personalized, grand gesture of kind love. Remember not to fall in love with the idea of love, or fall head over heels into love's depths without slowing for a moment to get to know the other person you are involved with just as deeply. You are making decisions based on your emotions. This is not necessarily a bad thing if you know when not to do it. Be careful with jealousy and frustration. This is why you must be in control of emotions. Stay real and do not fall for fantasy. Be aware of your moods. I like this because that's what I'm saying. Like, we're connecting and we're adapting. Like, that's what I'm getting. So I feel like if there was like harsh or like weird kind of topsy-turvy communication between you and people that you love or people that you're connected to, that's what's being worked on. Like, that's what's being healed. That's what's being strengthened. And I get strengthened and healed, when we are vulnerable with one another. And like the card says, we get to know each other on deeper levels, like on new levels. Like, you get to connect. I feel like there's a lot of connection happening. Like, I said higher levels, but this said deeper levels. And I like that better because it's like you already know them. Like, it's like going beyond the surface. So even if you felt like you were deep before, like, God knows how deep the fucking ocean is, and then what's even beyond that, like what goes deeper beyond that. Like, you don't get to a point where you're at the core of something. So I feel like depending on where you are in your relationships, like, you're getting to the core, or you're getting to the root, or you're getting to, like, damn, that's really hitting me. Because, like, peep this. Even in these pictures, I'm not sure if a coconut has a core, but I imagine it having a core or a center. And it's like he's digging to that. He's getting to that. And then here in this, in the world card, like, she's literally rooted, like grounded. Like, you're stretching your roots, or you're growing your roots, or you're expanding your roots, and you're getting to the core of not only yourself, but the people around you, and you're connecting on deeper, higher levels. There are more levels of understanding. I feel like there's more forgiveness. And again, I feel like it's going to take some breath work to get through some of these things, because you don't always think like the next person, and you don't want to just... I like that the card says, like, not being in fantasy, because I don't know about y'all, but like in my past relationships, I've had a lot of relationships where I wouldn't call it like surface level, but it's like, how do I want to word it? When you fall in love with somebody's potential, and you're not really seeing them for who they are. You're not seeing them for where they are. And it's like you keep seeing them beyond, or you keep seeing them like, you know, in this romanticized state, that when you are in reality or you're grounded, you get frustrated or you get upset that they're not what you see them to be. But it's like I'm not saying don't love them for that, like accept and appreciate that, or like encourage that, but love them for who they are now. Love them for where they are now, because that's what you'll want people to do for you. Like, you don't want people to just see you from your past, even in like the opposite spectrum of that, when people just see you from your past. And it's like, you don't want to be loved for who you were. You want to be loved for who you are and who you are becoming, and not necessarily who you can become. Like, that potential be throwing people for a loop, bro. Like I feel like ground yourself in your relationships. Connect yourself truly with the people that are around you, with the people that are showing you love or giving you love, or that you want to give love to. Yo, this Libra energy and this love, it's like I love it, and it's also getting on my fucking nerves. Like, let's get some advice. What's our advice for... Bro, what the fuck? I'm telling y'all, I don't even get to shuffle these cards. No. What the fuck? Strength still at the bottom of the deck. We got the Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I fucking called it. I'm telling y'all, I feel like this Queen of Cups, and now she's reversed. So that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, I know I'm supposed to connect with people. I know I'm supposed to be in union with people. I know I'm supposed to be vulnerable with people. But then, like, part of me is like, bring me the barrel, bro. Bring me the barrel. Don't hold back. Bring me the barrel. No line. Let me see. Tanya says, I've never heard a bird like that. It sounds like a dove, but something else. What, in the background? Like here? Because there's a lot of strange birds here. Like, it's one that makes, I don't know what the fuck kind of sound. I don't even know how to describe it. It'd be like, like, it dead ass sound like that. And but it's like way louder, and I don't want to sound crazy. but it's just like way louder. And then there's a guy here that keeps a cage of birds. But I think the birds that he keeps, I think a lot of them are pigeons. But they make like a different sound. I don't think it's the sound that you're hearing. I'm not sure what bird is like the sound that we're hearing. But the pigeons make like a cool sound, like a cool. I don't know what that is. I will have to either ask that guy or ask Javon, because they are very knowledgeable on like birds and plants and shit here. I just be like, yo, what's that? What's that? What's that? But yeah. The Queen of Cups reversed and the Two of Cups is the advice. So I feel like the advice is to connect, to get balanced out. Like if you in your feelings about whatever the case may be, even if you don't even understand your feelings, like right now, if I keep it a stack with y'all, I don't completely understand how I feel right now. Like, I feel really kind of weird, where it's like, I'm happy, like I'm having a great day, but I don't feel as like teased like I normally do when I have a great day. And then that makes me feel like something's off. Like, it's like I feel happy, good things are happening, but like deep within my spirit, I'm feeling, or I'm picking up on something else that I don't completely understand yet. And then I feel like, again, that coming into union with people or connecting with people, allowing people to nourish you or to nurture you, you nurturing yourself, you nurturing other people, is what's gonna, you know, I don't want to say balance that out, but I'll say strengthen you, or give you that clarity and give you that peace. But I feel like in order to get that, for the most part, collectively, I'm feeling like the collective has been jaded, the collective has been hurt, the collective has been traumatized. So like opening up to people can be a challenge. Like it can be hard to really speak what's on your mind, speak what's on your heart, to really like tell people or show them that you love them, and then to tell them and show them in ways that they can receive. Because like love languages is a real thing, y'all. Love languages is a real thing. Like, so for example, like Javon likes to, one of his like love languages I'm learning, because it didn't say this shit on the test. So it's like, I don't know about y'all, but I made people do the test, okay, just so that I could see. Because like I said, giving is one of my love languages. Words of affirmation, that's why I love to come live and like speak to people and talk. Like I'd like to talk. That's a love language for me. One of his biggest love languages is acts of service. And it's like he'll do things for me, but I'm like, I don't really care what you do. Just tell me you love me. You don't even say that. You don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't communicate that. You don't share that. And then it feels like this rift. It feels like this distance between us. But it's like, it's weird because it's like, I know you love me. Like I know this in my mind. I know this, but I don't feel like that. And I feel like that's where the Queen of Cups comes in reversed with this Two of Cups, because it's like you know logically, like you know that the love is there, but you don't always feel it. And that's because it's not being given to you in a way that you want to receive it. But it's not like it's not being given to you. And that's where like that kind of illusion kind of comes in, or that misunderstanding, or you know, lack of clarity comes in, because it's like you're connected. You're truly connected, but to connect deeper, it's like you have to understand and accept that everybody don't love like you. And you have to accept how the people around you show their love and express their love, because that's who they are. So, you know, like it's weird. Like he want me to do shit like cook and wash his clothes, and I'm like, I just want to, can we just hire somebody and do that? And I just tell you how much I love you, and we just look into each other's eyes and spend this quality time together that we both love. You know. But how y'all be feeling about relationships? Because a lot of this Libra energy, like I said, we've been talking a lot about relationships and like connecting with people, working together with people, and for the most part, a lot of our spreads have been about like work. But this one to me feels like intimate relationships. So this one might not be for everybody, but that's what it's like couples all over the reading. It's couples all over the reading. And then like a drunk Ariel, she drunk in love, bro. She drunk in love. You see, Marilia says sometimes we're not supposed to understand, just trust the universe. Mine too. Bruh. I'm trying to trust the universe. I really am. I'm trying. Tanya says, my partner's is acts of service. He'll be outside building some garden thing for me, and hours later, I'm like, what you doing? No, for real, bro. Like, she said, I got a whole day, and I have to do a project with my husband, and I'm trying to be kind, nice, and shut the fuck up. It's going to be a struggle for me. Girl, I feel that. Like he wakes up in the morning and he make me breakfast, and that's another like act of service, because I like to eat. I don't like to cook. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those. So I'm gonna be judged for it, but fuck it. Like I don't really like to cook, but I love to eat. All of my partners have always like cooked for me, and I like that. But he'll do that. And then, you know, like he'll do something and he'll be like you, like, can you do this with me? And I'm like, And I feel like that's where that compromise and that adaptability comes in, because it's like I am learning that love is not always like sunshine and rainbows. Like love is compromise. Love is give and take. And it's like sometimes you're giving, sometimes you're doing the act of service. Like, again, y'all probably can't see. I don't know if you can see that my hands are fucking peeling because I've been hand washing fucking clothes. I never thought I would do that. I've been hand washing fucking clothes. That shit takes all damn day for me. And it's like, that's an act of service. That's an act of love. I'm gonna tell you right now. When I get back home, first of all, we about to get a washing machine ASAP because I'm not about to keep. I will love an act of service. I could do the laundry with the washing machine and the dryer. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this hand peeling shit is not gonna work for me. So this is a compromise. This is a sacrifice. This is adapting. This is like communicating and like, you know what I'm saying? Like showing love. You know what I'm saying? That takes strength. That takes courage. That takes like vulnerability for people to even express like what they want in a relationship, what you need in a relationship. And even if you're not in a relationship, like first of all, understanding these things within yourself on like who you are, what you want, how you show love, how do you want to be loved, and then for real attracting that. So I feel like yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Love readings for me be a little bit challenging because that's an area of my life where it was very hard for me to be vulnerable. It was very hard for me to open up. It was very hard for me to connect with people because of how much I've been hurt, because of how much I've been jaded, because of how much like I've tried to communicate in the past and it just did not resonate. So like now I find myself in situations where I'm communicating and I have to tell myself that I'm being heard. I have to tell myself that I'm being understood, even when I don't feel that way. Because it's like, I don't know, especially when it comes to guys, because I don't know about y'all, but I've dated males and females. I would probably date an alien if I could. As long as it's a sexy alien. Like, it can't be no weird ass Martian looking fucking bobblehead looking bitch. But it's a different story. So let me stay focused. But what I'm trying to say is, like, for me, dating like a masculine energy is weird. Like dating a girl to me is easier because I feel like we understand each other. So it's like, when it comes to my particular love language, I feel more understood in relationships with females because we can talk. Like, y'all already know we talk. But with guys, like, if you can picture dating the Empress versus dating the Emperor, and it's almost like, when you look at it too, another fucking lizard. It's almost like looking at dating yourself if you're a female, or if you're a male, like dating yourself, like dating like an emperor. The Emperor get on my fucking nerves. Like, Emperor like energy get on my fucking nerves because I said this before in another live where it's like Emperor energy just wants to be tough. They want to be hard. They want to be supportive. You know what I'm saying? They want to be protective. They want to be like this solid block. Almost like a brick fucking wall that you just want to punch through. You just want to fucking, what's that shit? Them bulldozing that. What is it? A wrecking ball? Fucking, who is it? Miley Cyrus. I came in like a wrecking ball. Who was? I want to say that was her. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I want to break that shit down, but at the same time, I want to be protected by it. Like, at the same time, I want to be loved by it. Like, but sometimes it just be so frustrating because it's like, ooh, even in this picture, peep how she's in the water. So it's like, she's not necessarily in the water, but she's more connected to the water, closer to the water, closer to her emotions, closer to her creativity, her intuition than he is, and vice versa, where he's more closer to being grounded, more closer to being practical, more closer to, you know, like getting shit done. And it's like she's relaxing and it's like he's working, and that's just that dynamic where even in this picture, she looks like she's comfortable, she's happy, she's relaxing, she's nurturing, she's catering. And it's like, y'all already know how I feel about this guy. Like, he done had a beat down, rough down fucking like niggas tried to kill him today type shit. And it's like, I don't know, it's weird sometimes. Because it's like as feminine energies, or like divine feminine energies, or for guys, whenever you're tapped into your feminine energy, when you just want to love your partner, you just want to hug them, you just want to kiss them, you just want to be like, I'm so happy to have you. And then on the other hand, it's like, but we need this, we got to do this, we have to have this to sustain ourselves. Like, you can't have that pretty dress without this work. You can't be able to relax and ride that horse without like nourishing yourself. Like, let me nourish you, let me cater to you. That's why I'm like, it's a give and take, it's a back and forth, it's a balance. And I feel like we're just learning that balance. And sometimes niggas be feeling like they just got to get drunk in love. Sometimes you just don't know what to do. Sometimes it's like this card said, you could be too much in the sun or too much in the moon, but you got to find that balance. You got to find that middle ground. Like, it can't be too hot, it can't be too cold. It got to be just right, like fucking Goldilocks. Let me see. Marilia says, I probably have dated an alien. No, for real. Let me see. Same, equal opportunity. On God, yo, I'm an equal opportunity lover. Okay, I accept love in all forms, as long as it's like, you know, it feels good to me. If it don't feel good to me, it's a no. It's a no. Respectfully, it's a no. Like, no. Let me see. Tanya says, same. Guys, I established dominance. For real, bro. Like, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'll be wanting to be the dominant one in the relationship. Like, I got to be in control. I can't say I gotta be in control. I like to be in control. I do. And then sometimes I want to be controlled. Like, sometimes I want to be dominated. You know, strength, give and take. Sometimes I want to be the kitty. Sometimes I want to be the dominatrix. You know, but that's a different story. I'm gonna have to get me I really want like a sex deck. like a sexy time erotica type deck, like, and then I would want to do love readings and see what that shit say. But I'm gonna leave this here, y'all. I'm gonna leave this here because it's starting to make me feel a little nervous. It's starting to make me feel hot. But I'm definitely feeling like today is a day of partnership and connecting with, I want to say specifically like intimate relationships. And if you're not in an intimate relationship with another person, you're connecting deeper with yourself. And again, and connecting deeper with yourself, it's only a matter of time before you attract that within somebody else, if that's something that you want. And if that's something that you want, don't block it out. Be ready to be open, be ready to be vulnerable, be ready to adapt, be ready to forgive, be ready to let go. Because I feel like, again, I feel like everybody want love, for real. I feel like niggas be lying when they say they don't want to be loved or they don't want to be in a relationship. I feel like everybody wants a partner. And while all partners aren't perfect, it's like we all try our best with where we are. And just understanding that our connection to other people is a learning experience, not only for us, but for them. And it's like you decide to learn together, you decide to grow together, or you decide to grow apart. And that's okay. Like, either way, it's okay. But I do feel like it's necessary to be connected to people, just period. Again, whether that's in an intimate relationship or not, I know it's necessary for us to be connected. Like, humans are not supposed to live alone, and not for a long time either. That's when you start to feel sad and depressed and isolated and wanting to indulge in vices and fuck your shit up. But I want to say, take the time to connect with somebody. Take the time to understand people today. Take the time to talk, and then to listen, and to truly be vulnerable, and to give and take, to exchange. Like, I really like these two cards because it's like they're giving and taking, or they're catering to the other person and allowing themselves to be catered to. You know what I'm saying? In this picture, it's like he's catering to her, she's allowing herself to be catered to. In this picture, she's catering to him, and he's allowing himself to be catered to. Like, do a nice give and take, y'all. Like, and be okay with that. Like, even Tanya, like, when you were like, we don't have to, but like you're going to, you know, help him with his project. Like, that could mean the world to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm learning. Like, even I asked Javon to listen to one of the books I just finished, y'all. By the way, super side note, I did finish Noche Niños. I'm really excited about it. And like I just said, I'm really excited about it. And I wanted to share that with him. So I'm like, hey, read this book. And like, before it felt weird because it was like, I felt like I was forcing him to read the book, and then it didn't feel as good. It felt like that kind of, that rift, that like miscommunication. And then like we finally read the book together, and it was a really good experience, and it made me happy because it was something that I really enjoyed. And while he may not care too much for reading or, you know, for children's books or whatever, he took the time to do that with me, and we enjoyed that. Like, again, that give and take. I took the time to do fucking laundry, y'all. That give and take. That give and take. So be okay with giving and taking. Be okay with understanding that all relationships are a learning experience. All relationships are an opportunity to grow and to see yourself on a phone, bruh. I wonder if I need a new phone, because this don't keep wanting to die. But y'all get it. Y'all get it though. So I'm gonna leave it there. And if y'all have anything to share about like relationships and stuff, we might have to do a segment on that, because especially for people that's been in relationships for a while, would love to hear from y'all's experiences, because yeah, we might just have to have a story time or something, because we're gonna have to talk, because like I said, that's a little for me. Let me see, Tanya says I gotta go early. Thank you to all of you. My pleasure. Thank you for joining. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Marilia, for joining. You already know, girl. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. And yeah, so that's what I have for us today. If you've enjoyed this reading, you already know what to do. Please like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos. Twerking work tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Soul Share Sundays on Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, thank you to everybody that joined me for the full moon in Libra last night. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. I had a great time. Like, that reading was amazing. I really appreciated it. Yanni's performance was amazing. Really appreciate it. So that's that. And yeah, that's what I have. That's what I have. Oh, if you need a personal reading, information for that is in the description. And check out Patreon if you have not already. So with that, I'm gonna see y'all later tonight. Hopefully my energy and my mood will... What the fuck kind of bird is that? I wonder if I can... Hold on. Oh! Ooh, ooh. I don't... Damn, you can't really see it. It's kind of camouflaged, but it's like right there. That brown thing that's like floating on this right here, just right above my finger. That's a bird, and I don't know what kind of bird that is. I wonder if it's gonna fly away. Oh, you can see it when I back up. Ooh, okay, you can see it when I back up. That's a bird. And not her asking about the bird, and then it comes right to the window. So I don't know what type of bird that is. I don't know where it came from, but it's nosy as hell, and I'm trying to figure out why it's just like on that skinny ass grain of tall ass grass, just floating. but yeah, so that's what I have. So thank y'all again. Thank you, Marilia. Thank you. Until next time, you are truly legendary. I love you, and I will see you later.